Today we're going to be checking out the Pepers Pedals Methhead version 2. So this is an old favorite from back in the day with Pepers pedals, and he has brought it back in a version 2. It is a dead simple fuzz, so there's not a whole lot to go over. Essentially, you have a dirt control, a blend control, and then a switch that goes from essentially light and dark. So dark having a little less top end, but tons of low end, and then the light having way less low end, but a lot of top end. You can definitely use that to kind of tailor it to whatever sound or amplifier you're plugging it into. And there's not really much else to say. I think this thing sounds rad on guitar, but I also think it sounds absolutely colossal on bass. So we're going to hear this inside and outside of a mix. It's going to be going into the clean channel of my Friedman BE50 Deluxe. And that's going to be going into my 2 Notes Captor X with a DV77 and VM1265 speaker blend. And we'll hear it outside of the mix on that same setup. And of course, we're not just hearing this on guitar, we're also going to be hearing this on bass inside and outside of a mix. And for both the in and out of mix, that's going to be going into my interface directly into my favorite Ampeg plugin. The settings are going to be up here on the screen. So let's just check it out. So it absolutely delivers. Huge sounding, instant doom in a box. Very simple, obviously, because there's only the couple of controls. And it sounds, I feel, equally good on guitar as it does on bass. Absolutely monumentally filthy on bass, as a matter of fact. And on both, I did prefer them on the dark mode just to get that really big wall of sound, but it definitely cleared things up to go over to the light mode. And I could definitely see some uses for that, especially on guitar, and especially if I were to be, gain stacking this onto something else, like another fuzz pedal, a distortion pedal, or an already distorted amp. Funny enough, I actually liked the pedal on both guitar and bass with the blend at like 75-ish%, which I know is kind of weird for guitar because that means you're blending in a little bit of clean, but you couldn't really hear the clean guitar with it at that blend setting. And I like doing that because this doesn't have really a volume control. It's just got the blend and the dirt. And so I found I was kind of hitting the front end of my amp a little too hard. So backing off that blend kind of allowed me to get it into just the right spot for this thing to sound huge without it hitting my amp too hard, everything kind of compressing out and farting out. So I think it worked out pretty good. And the results speak for themselves. So I'm going to have a link down below if you want to check this out or anything else out from Pepers Pedals. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Pepers Pedals. I've had tons of their stuff on the channel. Dude makes killer stuff and is worth checking out, especially because this stuff is super affordable. I believe this fuzz is like 99 bucks US. Killer deal for how good it sounds. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay metal.